Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about my favorite topic, my baby. So I finally just hit my third trimester. Now full disclosure, I am shooting this a week or two in advance, but most of this information, this is going to be kind of a second trimester update, kind of talking about how I felt during my second trimester, how I feel now, and to fill in the cracks, I'm going to recommend that you guys go over to sarahfit.com because this weekend I am running a half marathon. Yeah. We'll see how I do. All right, so let's get started. Okay, week 28, finally in the third trimester. My baby is the size of an eggplant. He is, you now know it's a boy, he's 2.5 pounds and he's 16 inches long. And his lungs are also fully developed enough that if I were to go into labor early, with the help of science and hospitals, he would hopefully survive, which is kind of cool to think about. So how much weight have I gained? Now, we're shooting this video, like I said, a week or two before you're gonna see it, and as of right now, I've gained about 14, 15 pounds. So I'm expecting that I'm gonna gain another pound to another pound and a half by the time you see this video. So at the end of my second trimester, I will have gained 16 pounds. If that's incorrect, we will add an annotation right here. So that's exactly how much weight I've gained. So how are my workouts? What am I doing to stay active? So prior to getting pregnant, you guys know I ran the Boston Marathon, or rather I ran the Boston Marathon pregnant, but I was running a lot. I then committed to running the Nike Women's Half Marathon at 29 weeks pregnant. This was back in May. I didn't know how I'd feel, and I kind of took it on as a challenge. If I can do it, great. If I have to walk it, okay. If I have to drop out, so be it. So I have been training during my second trimester, and training has been going great. The only issues are that I have to pee every 5 minutes, literally. The baby's expanding and he's literally sitting on my bladder. So even if I have, a half a cup of water, I gotta pee like as soon as that baby starts bouncing up and down on my bladder. I'm lucky it's my first child. I haven't gotten as big as quickly as you do with your second or third. So I'm still pretty small to be this far along, I think. So the running hasn't been uncomfortable. I don't feel like I have this belly going up and down. It's just the bladder thing. And then recently, right around 25, 26 weeks, I've started to feel really achy the day after. My body is taking much longer to recover from a run. So I like to do this comparison. When I was training for the Boston Marathon and I would run 10 miles, the next day I might be a little sore, a little achy. When I would do 15, I'd be really achy. But like 6, no big deal. So yesterday I ran for 3 minutes, walked for 3 minutes for 5 miles. And this morning I felt like I ran like 12 or 15 miles. My body is just starting to get achy. I have to take special precautions. I no longer can lay down on my back to do certain exercises, and exercise just seems a lot harder. My average running pace is significantly higher. For a nice slow, easy jog, it's around an 11-minute mile. My fast pace is around a 9-minute mile. So yeah, so those are my workouts. I've also been supplementing my running with some strength training, Pilates at B-Tone, a couple Barry's classes, Barry's boot camp, and then also just some regular HIIT workouts from my own S-Fit gym. Symptoms. I just told you about my aches and pains and having to pee. I've also suddenly discovered I have an increased appetite. And lately, towards the end of my second trimester, I've been feeling really tired again. I want like a 20-minute nap every day at like 4 o'clock. So I usually just lay down, close my eyes. I don't usually fall asleep, but that's about it. I still feel pretty good. I just have to make sure that I eat pretty often. I don't really have any cravings anymore. My diet is kind of back to normal, which is kind of nice. And then aversions, food aversions. I don't have any food aversions. The only things that have changed really, and I said this in my other video, I used to love ginger chews. They're like the only food I don't really love anymore, and I'm still kind of like about chocolate, unless it's like a sweet and salty chocolate, like a chocolate chip cookie. But just like a regular chocolate bar is kind of a turn off. Yeah, those are kind of my only food aversions. I can't think of anything else. Oh, curry. Anything Indian food. That's like the only turn off. I don't know what it is. Sleep hasn't been getting harder for me. I do have to wake up more frequently though to use the bathroom. My stomach isn't big enough yet, and again, I'm filming this about 26 weeks pregnant, but I can still kind of sleep partially on my stomach. So that's been helping, but once I go to my side, I know I'm gonna have some trouble, but I'm still able to get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. I am looking forward to finally running my half marathon so that I can stop running. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty excited to be able to just like do some spinning or Pilates, things that are easy on my joints, because I can really tell that my body is getting tired of the running. I was hoping to keep it up, but I really just don't see the point if I'm not enjoying it anymore. So after the half marathon, I'm definitely gonna change my workouts a lot. Purchases. I bought a lot of new stuff. So I bought some maternity clothes. You guys saw my maternity clothing video at Destination Maternity. I've also bought my little man some clothes. We bought him a little Nantucket onesie, a little hat. This was also a Nantucket, and another beach hat. These obviously are for next year. But then Carter's was having this sale, and I got, oh, they're so cute. Little snowsuit. And clearly I like the color navy, you guys know that. And then he's gotta match his mom with his preppy navy stripes. He's gonna be born in the winter. So we got him a little snowsuit so he can go for walks and he won't freeze. Someone said that they'll just wear a blanket, but you know what, whatever. It was really cheap. Kids' clothes are really cheap. I also finally registered. I registered at Bye Bye Baby, Amazon, and Pottery Barn Kids. That was extremely overwhelming. And that's about it. I'm kind of waiting to see what else I don't get at my shower and, you know, what I really need. Belly button in or out? My belly button is still technically in, but it is gonna pop out soon. It's gonna pop out soon. And how am I feeling? I'm feeling sick. I keep getting sick. My immune system is down and I just haven't been feeling amazing. And so hopefully once I stop running and I'm able to rest a little bit more, my body will be able to fight off any harmful, you know, bacteria or diseases or viruses, whatever. Movement. He is moving around a ton. The baby is moving like all the time. Being able to feel his kicks are probably the coolest part of my day. And I love to just sit there and just like feel them. Of course, they don't come when you're moving, they come when you're resting. So it's kind of a nice little special me time. I've just really been enjoying this journey. My second trimester was awesome. I had a lot of energy. I have another ultrasound coming up. I shared with you guys on my blog that I have a low-lying placenta, and so hopefully it moves up a couple centimeters. If it doesn't, I'm at risk to have a C-section for delivery, which I really don't want. I really want to try to go natural. But I'm also just kind of overwhelmed and trying to prepare for the birthing process, because now that the baby is matured enough that he would survive if I were to go into preterm labor, I want to know the signs of labor. I want to know, you know, how to deal with some of the pains and also how to take care of a newborn. So right now on my agenda, I'm kind of checking out different classes here in Boston to sign up for so that I am better prepared. And yeah, and I'm also gonna start doing more yoga. I haven't been doing a lot of yoga. And that's about it. If you guys like these updates, you can go over to my blog, sarahfit.com, where I share weekly updates with some of these bullet points. I'm only doing them once a trimester here on YouTube because a lot of you requested that I not turn into a mommy channel. If you like my pregnancy videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know. If you like my non-pregnancy videos, watch them. Watch the fitness, watch the food, give them a thumbs up, let me know, leave a comment, because the more comments and the more likes I get on videos, the more likely I am to do videos similar to those, which means you guys liked my gender reveal and my pregnancy announcement video the most. So maybe I will become a mommy channel. I'm gonna let you guys decide that. For now, that's it. I'll see you guys soon.